Do not bother me. Do not touch me. You understand?
Idea.
You have respect. Have respect. I will go in at my own. No. Driver. Kama sitaingia.
Hata gari hapo.
Atakuja wakati yake.
Utakuja kwa address mambo yako. Gari wewe kama unataka kuingia.
Hakuna cha hicho. Bana sasa
have respect. Ingia basi kwa gari. We respect you mheshimiwa. Ingia kwa gari.
Aingie.
No, we are ordering.
No, then keep quiet.
Ingia.
Keep quiet.
It is political. Jimi Wanjigi has held very strong political positions. We are aware of very strong statements he has made in the recent past. But our constitution gives him the freedom of expression, freedom of conscience, to speak, to question about anything, whether it's SGR or any scandals in this government. Jimi Wanjigi, just like any other case, just like all of us in the opposition, have a right to question. But we believe this is the continued intimidation and harassment of the opposition. We know that they have tried to silence the opposition in parliament. They have actually captured parliament. But we will not allow them to silence the opposition. We continue speaking for the people of Kenya, and we condemn the continued harassment of Jimi Wanjigi and his family. Thank you.
I could also perhaps add, we will be very brief. What you have seen at Kamukunji police station today is completely unacceptable. It is unconstitutional, it is illegal, it's impunity at its height. Mr. Jimi Wanjigi has a properly issued restraining order against his arrest until matters are canvassed in court. So we treat this as another case of abduction. This is what it is. And it's a proper case of hires from above, because no police officer would want to commit such impunity. I have spoken to the officer in charge, Mr. Mugo, and he has assured us of the safety of Jimi Wanjigi while he's in custody, while we pursue the matter of contempt of court. It's a very clear case of contempt of court, and we don't want to live in a country like this. But it is our country, and we shall live in it.
Sorry, before you transition, did the officer say why Mr. Wanjigi was arrested?
No, he hasn't. But you have left Willis here, Willis, and he will probably get more details.
Thank you. I think I also want to just add my voice in condemning what we have seen here, which is pure impunity. Jimi Wanjigi obtained court orders, but this followed long hours of an illegal raid on his house without any warrant. They broke into his house, harassed his family for hours on end. But even after he got court orders, they've gone back this afternoon, arrested him, and brought him here in total disregard of court orders issued. But we can see a pattern in this government. It's a government that does not respect the rule of law. We have seen it in the demonstration. Orders have been issued for the police not to use live bullets, not to abduct, not to kill. They are still doing it, even when there are court orders such as this. So we join our friend, the lawyer here, Willis, in saying that tomorrow we must proceed to court to commence contempt of court proceedings to ensure that all officers who have been used, who have taken orders from above and disregarded court orders, are held personally liable in terms of being in contempt of court orders. So that's the action that we follow, because the orders are in place, they are being disregarded. Kenya should be a country that is under the rule of law. We know we have become a country that disregards the rule of law, court orders, and this is just one example of how this Kenya Kwanza regime has failed in respecting the rule of law. Thank you.
Eugene, saying that the last line of defense we have after the state capture of parliament is the judiciary. I expect the President of the Supreme Court, Chief Justice Martha Koome, to really call out the executive on this matter. Because if she doesn't, then she also probably, the judiciary, as we say, we just come from a conference of the Law Society of Kenya. And everybody is in praise of what the judiciary is trying to do. Can they save this country? This is the last line of defense. Jimi Wanjigi's family are inside here, traumatized, even cannot be allowed to see them. If we hadn't come in as counsel, they were just going to probably be left out there. But I thank Mugo, the OCS, because he was decent with us, went up to his office, and he has assured us Jimi Wanjigi will not be harmed. Because if that happened, it will be some other story in this country.
Allow us to ask a question. We've seen